Welcome to this GCSE revision video on organic chemistry, covering hydrocarbons, crude oil, alkanes, alkenes, cracking, polymers, and environmental issues. This guide provides detailed explanations and exam-ready language for independent study. Organic chemistry is the study of carbon-containing compounds. Carbon's ability to form 4 covalent bonds leads to an enormous variety of compounds, fundamental to life and industry. Remember, all organic compounds contain carbon, most also contain hydrogen. Hydrocarbons are the simplest organic molecules, made up of only hydrogen and carbon atoms. They are classified into 2 main families: saturated hydrocarbons, or alkanes, with only single CC bonds, and unsaturated hydrocarbons, or alkenes, with at least one double C equals C bond. Hydrocarbon properties depend on chain length. Longer chains mean higher boiling points and viscosity, but lower flammability. Crude oil is a non-renewable fossil fuel formed over millions of years. It's a complex mixture of many different hydrocarbons, predominantly alkanes. Because it's a mixture, the components can be separated by fractional distillation. Crude oil is a vital resource used for fuels and as a feedstock for plastics. Fractional distillation separates crude oil fractions based on boiling points in a fractionating column. The process involves heating the crude oil. The resulting vapor rises. Fractions condense at different levels and are then collected in trays. The shorter chains rise higher before condensing. This table outlines the key fractions, their carbon chain lengths, boiling points, and typical uses. Remember that shorter chains have lower boiling points and are more flammable, collected at the top of the column. Longer chains have higher boiling points, are more viscous, and are collected near the bottom. Alkanes are the simplest family of saturated hydrocarbons with single CC bonds and the general formula CH2N+2. They are the main component of fuels, relatively unreactive due to their single bonds, but combust readily to release energy. Alkanes have several key properties. As chain length increases, boiling point increases due to stronger intermolecular forces. They are insoluble in water as they are non-polar. Alkanes are flammable and burn in oxygen, known as combustion. Their strong single bonds make them relatively unreactive to most chemical reactions. Complete combustion occurs with an excess of oxygen, fully oxidizing the fuel to carbon dioxide and water. This releases the maximum energy with a clean blue flame and no toxic byproducts. Practicing balancing the equations is important. Incomplete combustion occurs when the oxygen supply is limited. This produces harmful byproducts and less energy. Carbon monoxide is a highly toxic, odorless gas. Carbon soot can cause respiratory problems and smog. The reaction produces a less efficient yellow or orange flame, indicating limited oxygen supply. Always ensure good ventilation and use CO detectors. Alkanes contain at least one carbon-carbon double bond, making them unsaturated, with the general formula CH_N. The double bond is the functional group responsible for their higher reactivity. A key test for alkenes is the bromine water test. Alkenes will immediately decolorize the orange/brown bromine water, while alkanes will not. Cracking is a thermal decomposition reaction that breaks long-chain hydrocarbons into smaller, more valuable short-chain alkanes and at least one alkene. This process is essential due to the greater demand for shorter-chain molecules like petrol and ethene. The 2 types are catalytic cracking and steam cracking, each using different conditions and catalysts. Cracking addresses the supply and demand mismatch, increasing the yield of valuable short-chain fractions like petrol. It is also the primary source of ethene and propene, essential chemical feedstocks for industry. This makes the entire oil industry more economically efficient and sustainable. Alkenes are versatile building blocks. They are used to make polymers, ethanol, antifreeze, detergents, and industrial solvents. Addition polymerisation is a reaction where many small alkene monomers join together to form a very long chain polymer with no other substance produced. Common polymers include poly, ethene, or polyethene, with low-density forms being flexible and high-density forms being rigid. Polypropene, or polypropylene, is tough and used for containers and medical equipment. Polychloroethene, or PVC, comes in rigid and flexible forms for building and insulation. Polyphenylethene, or polystyrene, is used for hard items and lightweight foam packaging. Plastics present major environmental problems, primarily because most are non-biodegradable and persist for thousands of years. This causes severe ocean and land pollution, with microplastics entering the food chain. Burning plastics releases toxic gases, including CO2, carbon monoxide, and potent carcinogens. Never burn plastic waste. Always use proper disposal routes. Recycling is a key solution to plastic pollution. Mechanical recycling melts plastic for new products, but quality degrades. Chemical recycling breaks plastic into monomers, yielding higher quality but is energy intensive. A life cycle assessment, or LCA, evaluates a product's environmental impact from raw material extraction to final disposal. LCA can be subjective, which is a known limitation. The most common exam questions cover 6 areas. You must be able to write and balance combustion equations, describe fractional distillation, explain cracking, draw polymer repeat units, evaluate the environmental impact of plastics, and perform the test for alkenes. For exam success, learn the general formulae for alkanes and alkenes and use correct terminology like decolorizes and thermal decomposition. Balance equations systematically, C, then H, then O. Pay attention to command words like describe, explain, and evaluate. Finally, include state symbols and show you're working for calculations. This final slide summarizes the core concepts. Ensure you know the key facts and complete the checklist before your exam. Focus your revision on any areas where you lost marks in practice questions. Good luck with your studies.